Hey everybody, it's Mary Angelo back with another haircut video. So I see a lot of guys walking around and they'll have an undercut and like longer hair on top. It's a good style. The undercut takes out some weight so your hair isn't as heavy on your head. And I see a lot of guys walking around with undercuts and like they'll just do it at home like by themselves, or like they'll just go to a barber, tell them they're gonna undercut. But like, I find if you add a taper into it, whether it be a low taper or a high taper, it really adds more like definition, because the part where you like bald it out and like start to fade it into a little bit lighter, that's gonna bring out their cheekbones. And then where you have it a little bit darker, like near the vertical bars in the C cup, that kind of contours their face. So it really kind of like gives like a little bit more definition to those parts, and I think it's essential. As you can see here, I take down the undercut. I open up my clippers all the way. I have a 1.5 guard on there, and I open it up all the way. It's the equivalent to like a 2 guard, but it just gets it a little bit closer. And that's pretty much the standard length for like most undercuts that you're gonna see. So I just went all over and did that all over the undercut, which will lead us into our next step, which is making the first guideline with our trimmers in a triangular shape. I like to do it like that because then every other guideline that comes after that will go along with that shape, but it'll be more like circular. Bald that out after you make that guideline. So we're going to go on with our clippers, no guard, lever all the way open. And we're going to go up a little bit, like about an inch, all around that first guideline that we made the trimmers. And then I like to go in with my trimmers again and hit that line just a little bit to kind of like break the barrier. And then you're going to close the lever all the way and then go up a little bit, open the lever a little bit more, just take it a little bit higher until you get to that no guard lever all the way open, back where you started. Next, we're going to go with our number 1 guard and do the same thing that we did when we made the second guideline. So go up about an inch. And then after that, we're going to open the lever a little bit more with that number 1 guard each time. Bring it up a little bit higher. Open it up a little bit higher. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get to 1 guard all the way open. Then to take that line out, you go with the half guard all the way closed, hit the bottom of the line, and then we're going to open it up a little bit more each time until you get the half guard lever all the way open. And then to clean that up a little bit, I go in with my no guard lever all the way open and just hit that line a little bit. Next, we are going to go in with our 1.5 guard closed. Do the same thing. Go up about an inch. And then we're gonna open the lever up a little bit more, take it higher each time until you get to the 1.5 guard lever all the way open. Almost there. Then to take out that weight line, you're gonna go in with your number 1 guard lever all the way open. And just kind of work at getting out that weight line that you see in there a little bit. Soften that up. Okay, now we're gonna start with the beard fade. Hit the top line with the trimmers a little bit, break that barrier. And then no guard, lever closed. And then we're gonna open it up a little bit more each time and take it a little bit lower every time we move the lever up. We're gonna go a little bit lower. I'm going in at the 1.5, lever all the way open. And then we're gonna close it a little bit more, and then we're gonna take it a little bit higher each time. Then we will go in with our number 1 guard, lever all the way open to kind of fade in that line from the 1.5. Close the lever each time, bring it a little bit higher. Then we're going with our half guard, clean up that line. We're going to open the lever each time and take it a little bit lower. So we're doing a little bit of up fading and down fading here to take the beard line out and fade it. And then we're going to comb all the hair and clean up the perimeter of the beard with the trimmers. You might do that a couple times just to make sure you didn't miss any hairs. And on this side, we're going to do the same exact steps as we did on the opposite side. So you go in, make your guideline with the trimmers first. And then you're going to go in with your clippers. No guard, lever all the way open. Bring it up about 1 inch. Hit the trimmers. And then we're going to do the same thing. Lever closed. And then we're going to open it up a little bit more. Comb it down. Open the lever a little bit more. Take it a little bit higher to take that line out. Just going to keep doing that same process on the other side. So try to test yourself and see if you can remember, which guards I'm going to go in to make the guidelines with, and then which one will take it out. In the meantime, so this is my client, Daniel. He's been my client for about, I would say maybe like 1.5 to 2 years now. And he's a very loyal client, which I appreciate very, very much. And he would come in once a month, and then he started coming in about like twice a month, so like every 2 weeks. So I have a lot of clients like that actually, which is amazing, and I love that. So I figured that I would do like a 2 haircut bundle deal for them. So since they are very loyal clients and they come in more than once a month, it's very appreciated. So my haircuts are $50. If they get 2, that's $100 a month. So I did a 2 haircut bundle so they could book it whenever they book it, beginning, middle, end of month. And for 2 haircuts, they get it for $90. They get a $10 discount off the price of 2 haircuts. So it helps them to save a little bit of money, and also they feel appreciated too, because you're looking out and you're giving them like a little discount, giving them a sale. Clients really appreciate that, and it keeps them coming back. So it's a good idea if you're interested in doing anything like that for your clients that come in multiple times a month. They really love it, and you're guaranteed to like have a lifetime client. So right now, I would say I have about 5 clients that do that deal, and it's really good because then they don't have to worry about like not being able to get in with me because they booked 2 appointments at once. So they're guaranteed those 2 spots. I get booked up really fast, so it just works out better for my clients to do it like that. So back to the tutorial, you can see that I faded out the side. Now we're fading out the beard. And you'll do the same steps that we did on the opposite side on this side. So next I'm going to shape up around the ear. So I'll just hold the ear back, and then I hit the front, and then I use the corner of my blade around the middle to the back of the ear. Just clean up any extra hairs. And then just follow that line down. Bring it in a little bit when you get to the bottom, but not too much. You want to keep it as natural as possible, but just clean it up, give it a nice sharp line, and then clean up any stubble that's in front of it. Do the same thing on the other side, and then we're going to start our neck taper. We go up and kind of make a guideline. I kind of do it in like a rounded shape because I like the way it looks when it's faded out. I feel like it looks really natural. As you can see here, same steps on the other side, just a different guideline. So we're going to open the lever up all the way, take it up about an inch, and then we're going to close the lever and start taking out that line at the bottom. And then every time you're going to go up a little bit and open the lever up a little bit more and take the clipper up a little bit higher each time. So just like with the sides, we're going to get our number 1 guard, lever all the way closed, and we're going to go up about an inch, make our new guideline, and then we're going to open the lever up a little bit more each time and take it higher with the clipper. You're going to keep doing that until you get to the number 1 guard, lever all the way open. Then we'll use our half guard, lever all the way closed at the bottom of that line. And then we will open the lever a little bit more each time, taking the clipper a little bit higher until we fade out that line that we made with the number 1 guard. And to take out that line, we're going to go in with our no guard, clipper, lever all the way open, and just use the corner of our blade to get that out. Here we're going to go in with our 1.5 guard, lever all the way closed. And then we're going to open the lever up a little bit more each time, take the clipper a little bit higher to get out that, to smooth out that line that we made. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of weight line in there, so we're going to go in with the number 1 guard and use like the corner of that blade just to take that line out. Right here, I'm cleaning up the bottom of this beard line, so I'm going to go in with the trimmer, start in the center, and then work my way over to the left side, and then to the right side, constantly combing it and trimming it before I hit that line, just to get any hair that's kind of like coming over a little bit. I always go over a couple times just to make sure I didn't miss any hairs. And then you will go in with the other side of the trimmers and just clean that up. Here we're going to take down the mustache. I use the number 1 guard, lever all the way closed against the grain of the hair to take it down. And then we're going to get our trimmers and just kind of clean up the perimeter of it. Shape it. I go according to the Cupid's bow so it could look natural. Then you hit the top of it. So you'll hit the top of the line and pull it away. And here, as you can see, there's still a little bit of like weight lines in there. So I'm going to go in there and clean it up a little bit more. I always start with my higher guard and then take it lower because you could always take more off, but you can't put it back. That didn't do anything, so I went in with my number 1 guard, lever all the way open to just smooth out that line a little bit more. Now it's time for the shape up. So I always prep the skin with some hairspray and some cool air to prep the skin, dry it out so I can get a nice crisp line. And then I use the cool setting on the blow dryer. Hit the vertical bar first, bring it to that line and then pull it away. And then I hit the bottom of the C cup first. Then we're going to go in the side, use the corner of our blade, and use our wrist and kind of make it meet. I always comb it and then go over it a couple times just so I can make sure I get like every hair that would like hang over, so I can make it as clean as possible. Do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll get our straight razor, have them lean back in the chair, pull the skin, and then bring the razor right to it, getting any stubble that's laying in front of that line. And then we're going to go down into the side and the beard, always with the point of the razor leading. You want to keep it as high as possible too, unless if they want you to go lower. But I always keep it high because you can always take it down a little bit more. And we'll do the same exact steps on the opposite side. So as you can see, the taper really made his undercut stand out because it kind of like contoured his hairline, and then where it's lighter, where we balded it out and started to fade it out and it goes from light to dark, that lightness kind of brings out his cheekbones and like highlights those features a little bit. It really just took the undercut to the next level. I love it. He loves it. A lot of my clients get this haircut. Let me know what you think in the comments if you like it, and leave a barber poll if you're ready for the next video.